90 minutes from Wembley, 180 minutes from glory, but who will be the winners of the 2023 to 24 FA Trophy? Yes, good evening everyone, and welcome to my reaction to the FA Trophy semi-final draw, which of course took place today, and the ties for this will take place on Saturday the 6th of April. So without further ado, let's just crash straight into it, and as always, starting with my team, Gateshead, who have been handed a home tie against Macclesfield FC. Of course, Macclesfield, a club that had a lot of issues, it's safe to say, with it in the last few years. Obviously, the previous club, I don't know if you can count it as the folded or what, but obviously they'd have come back as Macclesfield FC, had to start in the North West Counties League, and are slowly but surely working their way up the leagues now. I'm not going to lie, I'm a little bit annoyed at the reaction on social media to this draw, because it just feels like a lot of people are underestimating Macclesfield, and I can tell you now, if you do that, then you will face the consequences of it. Not that I think our players and management and whoever will do that, because they're dedicated professionals. I think they'll know themselves that they'll have to play better all round than what we did on Saturday. I know we're 3-0 up in 21 minutes, but that second half was a little bit abject to say the least. And obviously you look at Macclesfield in this run, the amount of sides that they've beaten from the National League North and National League South, of course beat Dorking from our league 5-0, so this lot of no mugs, they are certainly not going to be pushovers. I'm expecting they'll bring a fair few up, so they'll be backed by a decent crowd. So it's important that obviously the Gateshead fans do their bit to match up to that as well. It just feels as though we're maybe getting a little bit ahead of ourselves, and we have still got a job to do. And I think for a start, we're probably going to have to play realistically a stronger team than what we did on Saturday, with what's potentially on the line. Obviously, we are talking about going to Wembley, which for us would be a second successive year going there, second successive year in this competition. But for me, it just feels a little bit once bitten, twice shy after what happened in the final last year. If we were to get there again, it took me a bit of time to get over that loss last year. I'm not going to lie, it massively hurt, and I think this time, if we are to get there, the difference simply has to be, I think last year we were a bit too it was a bit too much of an occasion, a party, a weekend, whatever you want to call it. Like this year, it has to be about the actual football, and I think despite all my mourning, and you can take what you want from this, you can call me pessimistic, you can call me boring, you might even think I'm being level-headed, but whatever you take from it, I do think that we are probably much better equipped to realistically win the full thing than what we were this time last year. Obviously, you think not nowhere near as many cup-tied players. I think we're better as a team as well. I think we are better to adapt into certain situations. But as I said, if we win the semi-final, I don't think I'd celebrate anywhere near as much as what I did last year. And obviously, at this point, I can honestly see myself just strutting into Wembley at 4:10 while the national anthem's going on, just not interested in making a day of it whatsoever. Just it's just for me this year. It's about the actual football more so than having a day out. But I think we do need to have another chat about the other semi-final that's taking place, which is Bromley versus Solihull Moors. Now, you might look at this one and think whoever wins this game will win the competition, given that obviously these are the two highest ranked sides left in the competition. I know there's obviously not massive deal between ourselves and those two, but yeah, so it should be an interesting tie to say the least. Obviously, Bromley going into it as a high team, as a home team, but Solihull, you'd have to say, in a better form just now, really starting to maybe get it together at the right time. So it's going to be an interesting one to say the least, that one. But yeah, I'm sure whoever like comes out on top in that game will have deserved it, and obviously, hopefully, they'll be seeing Gateshead at Wembley. But yeah, I'm just I just feel like really, really, really cautious about it all this time. As I said, last year was it was tough to take, and I just really hope that that doesn't happen again. But that is that for this video, and I'll be back tomorrow with Gateshead versus Dagenham and Redbridge. So it's back to league action, back to the playoff push, which could lead to another trip to Wembley. Who knows? But until then, take care. Cheers for watching. See you later.